Hello, everyone. This is Melanie from Lightbeam's Treasures and Curiosities. Now, I do have a second channel, but it turns out my second channel is not set up for live streams. So what I had to do with my second channel is basically go through the whole verification process. It takes 24 hours before I could go live. But you know something? I don't want to go live tomorrow. I want to go live right now. So I figured, okay, I'll just bring it over here. Now, for those of you who know, I do have a second channel. And basically, my second channel is a more day-to-day look into my personal life. I talk about some of the movies I do, some of the activities. The second channel really has nothing to do with reselling. I'm bringing this here because I'm just bored this morning. I shouldn't be bored because I have so much to do. But before I get to all my wrapping and sorting and cleaning and all that other stuff, want to decompress, want to talk about things. So I figured, hey, let me pop on. Now, one of the things that my husband has been requiring of me is that I'm the type of person that when I work, I am nonstop. I will be like a robot machine. If it was up to me, I will get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and work straight through the day until I pass out. So he has to remind me that, yeah, I have to take some breaks. I have to decompress. I have to get, and now that with the store opening and all the stress that's happening, we did have a great time yesterday. We went to the carnival, and after the carnival, my mind was too, because he figured that we would go to the carnival, I would probably pass out, go to sleep. My mind was too active. So while I was typing up and putting up some movies on eBay, we were also watching a movie, and that's something he wants to do, is we just take a random movie and watch. I will admit, when I scan through my movies and find a movie that's worth a lot of money, I want to know why it's worth a lot of money and I want to watch it, because it's also one of those things that I probably will never have an opportunity to watch it again. So the movie yesterday that we watched, and currently the comps for this movie is $85 on eBay. I don't foresee I'm going to get $85, but we'll see what happens. The movie is called Stash Unrated. Okay. I'm going to read you the premise of this. It's only partial because they're telling you to go to blockbuster.com to read more about it. But it's a marijuana farmer from Eastern Kentucky with two would-be thieves stash in a gruesome rural shocker from first-time filmmaker Jacob Ennis. When it comes to growing marijuana, Old Bud cornered the market in Eastern Kentucky. His growing operation is the largest in the state, but Bud has an even more sinister secret lurking away in the basement of his Kentucky home. So, first of all, we're dealing with backwater Kentucky individuals. So just get that image in your head. You've got Kentucky individuals, very thick Southern drawl, guns, all that other type of things. So what ends up happening is these two thieves try to steal some marijuana from Bud. He comes out with a shotgun and he's going to kill him. I won't kill you on the spot, sort of thing, which is funny as anything. So instead of killing him on the spot, he makes an arrangement with the two thieves that instead of killing, he wants them to kidnap 3 girls, one for each day, so that he can basically take them in the basement and rape them and murder them and do awful, torturous things to them. Okay, so that right alone, I mean, this is one of those movies. I shouldn't be laughing at this. I considered it a comedy. I think it was supposed to be a drama. I thought it was a comedy. As soon as like the intro appeared, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good movie, but good in a bad way. Yes, it does deal with rape and murder and snuff and drugs and all that other things, but Bud. And I'm wondering if I could say this. Will I get dinged or something? Okay. You know Willie from Duck Dynasty? Bud is the spitting image of Willie. So that's all I can think of. I think that's why I find it funny. Because Bud, just imagine Willie from Duck Dynasty kidnapping girls and smoking weed and all this other stuff. And I mean, it was really, really bad acting. The acting was bad. The dialogue was bad. Even the scenarios were bad because there's a scene where he has the girl like chained up naked in his basement and he's having a little, I don't know why I'm laughing. I should be laughing at this. And he's like, I'm bored. You like that. You like, and he's like having a little fun. And she's like screaming and crying. And he's slapping her with his, yeah, if you could imagine. And it's like, this is so bad. I'm waiting for Psy to come out. I'm waiting for like, I don't know, like the whole Duck Dynasty gang to come out. He's like, I'm Bud. And then in my head, I thought of all of a sudden Kill Bill, where the scene with he's like, my name is Buck, and I like to. So I am going to probably not save this film, although I probably should because I've only found one copy. I mean, this may be one of those movies when you have a large group of people, and the contest is to find the most ridiculous film you could find. This is one of those movies to pop in. But currently, like I said, the comps on this is $85, which I was really, really surprised at. I figured even if I put this up for $50, would make it instant sale. It is a lot of TNA. Need I say it's from, like I said, Bloody Earth Films. It's the unrated version, very graphic. There is drug use, there is violence, there is exploitation of women. Oh, and the ending. Oh God, the ending. My husband even missed the ending. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever going to see this film, but it gets so funny because obviously, yeah, the guy dies, this and that. The girl gets saved. It always happens. I mean, it's a classic ending whenever there's a kidnapping thing. But it's like, okay, so the girl is writing in her diary, oh, it's been a year since this, it changed my life and all that other stuff. But then all of a sudden, you go back to the house and it turns out the guy had a son and the son is all deformed and stuff. It's like, I'm going to make you happy, Dad. So I guess the follow up to this is when the son decides to go and kidnap girls and do some weird things. Like, I'll do it for you, Dad. Oh my God. You know something, I probably, somebody's going to see this commentary about film and think there is something wrong with this girl. But okay, I do a movie review each time I watch a movie, and we've watched some really, really good movies. I mean, the last movie I saw, um, I don't even remember what the last movie I saw. We've been watching a movie every night. We saw the one with Dennis Hopper, which was phenomenal. Um, when was the last movie I saw? That's how shot my mind is. I don't even know what it is. But the purpose is like I said, I am going to pick a movie. I have a couple of movies lined up that I'm really interested in. One of them ends up being Triangle, which is a Japanese film done from the perspective of three individual directors and how their three stories combine. I love those type of films. I just spoke about this in my other live stream. My favorite happens to be Four Rooms. So when you have a collaboration of different actors, different directors, and you meld it into one, I love films like that. ABCs of Death. You literally have each letter of the alphabet was done by a different director, and they're all little short films. Absolutely great. I love those type of movies. So that's probably the next one. There's another one that I find really funny. It's called I'm gonna say Born into. Just take a look at that. It sounds like a funny movie because this is actually from a dysfunctional Czechoslovakian family, reveals their true colors in a stylized comedy drama. 13-year-old Thomas Vonok is out with his girlfriend, strolling down the street when he notices his father coming up to a homosexual local cafe. The daughter has sex with the son, and the young man realizes that homosexuality is inherited. Yes, this is not in English. This is a dubbed. But I mean, these are the type of films that I'm finding. Oh, this. Okay. Can I show this one? Yes, I could show this one. Eating Out Part 2, the first gay American sequel. Now, these obviously these are not porn. Maybe they are porn. So, but these are blockbuster videos. These are videos that you found on the shelf. So obviously, I'm thinking that this would be that little private section that Blockbuster would have. But this was directed by Philip Bartel, behind the camera for the sequel to the gay comedy about a smitten homosexual posing as a heterosexual in hopes to attract the attention of a newly acquired gay model. Okay, so it's a gay guy pretending to be a straight guy in order to get the gay guy. That's funny. So I keep putting movies aside in my collection, but I think Stash is going to be sold. So we'll see how fast this goes and how, because I think all I have to do is put certain keywords, which I can't put those keywords. But I mean, like I said, you got murder, you got rape, you got snuff, you got drugs, you got this and that, all the keywords that I cannot use on eBay. But we'll see what happens with this movie. Until then, everyone, who knows what the next movie is going to be? Because I do have a couple movies I want to see. But I hope everyone has a great Sunday. Thank you for tuning in to my live show. If you don't know about my other channel, that's where I do my movie reviews. That's where I do my cooking videos. Yes, I have Cooking with Crazy. So if you ever want to know how to cook from somebody who doesn't know absolutely anything when it comes to cooking and watching the joys of them try to create a feast for others, that's what Cooking with Crazy is. So take care. Have a great day, everyone. This is Melanie with Light Beams, Treasures, and Curiosity.